Hey there, hi there, ho there, friends. Welcome back to season 2 of Goon Files, episode 3. Hope you can hear us out there in Gaggle Land. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming out. You know what? I don't have an icebreaker tonight.
Are we just gonna go
it.
for it?
I think we're just gonna go for it.
The ice
That's right.
is broken.
The ice is broke.
The
The
ice,
is in my mezcal right now.
the ice is in Campbell's mezcal.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I think we're just gonna go for it. I think I'm just gonna send it. Just gonna send it. Yeah, I think we are at a point in the campaign of our original trio here that things are about to speed up.
Mhm.
The pace is about to kick up to a gallop. We are recording a Sierra Berry. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are. We have learned from our past mistakes. We are recording. The sound sounds great. Teddy just starts doing the entire line for line 9 to 5 movie. That is correct. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
They were because
That's his
because
audition song.
yeah, Sierra Berry suggested our icebreaker be everybody's audition song.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely would be Teddy's. Hexafire, thank you for the hydration check.
Thank you much,
well,
Lee.
Teacup.
This
Teddy's
is a-
body is a temple. He's not doing it. He doesn't do any of that.
This is a
nonsense.
very ornate looking Coca-Cola.
Oh wow, great,
Yeah.
refreshing.
Coca-Cola Black and Tan. It's a little
Ah.
it's half Coke, half Sprite.
Have Coke, have Sprite. That tracks. I kid, it's a Yingling Black and Tan, but I actually am prepared today. I do have my
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
he's got
My
the
hydration
Gatorade. Ned's ready to win the
In
Super
the-
Bowl.
I know in the
Because, to be
finale,
honest-
somebody's gonna have to come out and dump a bucket of Gatorade on you.
absolutely. Because I'll be honest, I'm tired of my urine looking like the dark shade of a Ticonderoga pencil.
It's a fun game to try and drink so much water that your pee is clear. It's a fun game. It's a very healthy game, everybody.
And
It's a
there we
challenging
are,
game, but it's a
back
fun
to
game.
pee.
Abster Puento says, I've got Liquid IV pineapple and Mountain Dew.
Hell
Liquid
yeah,
IV
we are
is
ready to go.
The shit. Liquid IV, please sponsor us. Oh my God. If we could get a Liquid IV sponsorship, that would be incredible.
Oh, Sierra
go to
Berry
a
says,
wedding
my
without it."
stickers came and I can't wait to send them off to my players. Thank
Yay.
you.
Oh, you're
Got it.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yay.
Let's see. Teacup Tempest has a hot toddy tonight.
Oh
Ooh.
my
nice.
gosh. I had a hot toddy when I was sick the other night and it was magical. Magical.
Yeah. Beautiful Cassidy is eating Sour Patch Kids, drinking Mountain Dew, and watching this.
And could life be any better?
That's
Mountain
the
Dew.
life.
I don't think it gets any better than that. Storm
All
Alarm
right, well, let's give them a
Ciders.
show. Let's give them a show for their
Oh,
Sour
let's
Patch
do it.
Kids.
Hey, why don't we cheers everybody in the chat?
Cheers,
Yes.
everybody.
Raise a
Thanks for
Mountain
being
Dew.
here.
Thanks for being
Raise your
Cheers.
Mountain Dew. Cheers.
Cheers, friends. Well, for those of you just joining us, you might be asking yourself, what is Delta Green?
Wait, do sponsorship before you do your monologue.
Oh, right. Yes, sponsorship. corner. Campbell, take it away.
Ah, it's me. How do I sound? I have a new microphone.
You
This
sound
week.
great.
She does.
I've had a new microphone, every single time we have played Goon Files Season 2. I am really I'm really ready to be done having new microphones.
No, this is the one. This is the one.
Hopefully this is the one. Welcome to Sponsorships Corner. As ever, we are brought to you by the perpetual and generous support of our sponsor, Modern Artifice, maker of magical merchandise and nerdy novelties. If between this episode and last episode you went to our Patreon and you listened to Operation Fulminate, let us know in the chat, because you also hear in Operation Fulminate, Giuseppe jumps on at one point. So you also got to meet Giuseppe, and they are fabulous.
Yeah.
Tonight, at break time, I will ask you to post something on our most recent Instagram post. Our most recent Instagram post being a throwback to when David chased Daphne down in a cab in season 1.
Oh, boy.
And Daphne did not get to fuck her boyfriend. And that was posted in celebration of the fact that last week in episode 2, Daphne did get to fuck her boyfriend.
His very first ever fade to black. It was
First ever fade to black.
special.
So I will ask you to post something on that most recent post for the chance to win. For the third week in a row, you get a Goon shirt. And Ned, tell us what color and what size this week's Goon shirt is.
It's pink.
Yay!
Yay! Extra large.
Extra large pink Goon shirt. You will also get the Goon Files sticker pack that features the Goon Files logo, Make It Mundane. There it is. The Goon Files season 2 with the wintry scene. That one. And also the Salutations Denizens of the Dance Club holographic sticker, which I think is a great conversation piece for anybody's water bottle. You may have also
what the
noticed.
fuck does that mean?
You may have also noticed, if you have been checking out our Instagram, that Goon Files logo with the Make It Mundane is now available on shirts and sweatshirts. So if you head to etsy.com/shop/criticalfailedm, you can get a sweatshirt, or you can get a t-shirt version of the Goon Files logo if you want to sport that during the run of the show. And don't forget that when you subscribe to our Patreon at any level, in your welcome message, when you subscribe to our Patreon, you will receive a code for 15% off everything in our Etsy shop. So then you can go and spoil yourself.
You
Content
have earned
warning.
it.
Yes, you have earned it. Content warning while we're here. This is an improvised spooky adventure for grown-ups. There is spookiness, sexiness, gore, violence, guns, law enforcement, and Cthulhu. That's the running list for now. So if any of those things at any time spook you, take a second, go have a sip of your Mountain Dew, and come back when it is fun. Back to you, Ned.
Well, thank you for sponsoring all friends. Thank you, Campbell, for doing a great job.
I
with
hear
the
him.
intro video.
Ned, can you take that from the top one more time? We could not hear you for the first couple of words.
Oh, snap. Can you hear me now?
Sure
Yes.
can.
Okay, great. I was going to say thank you, Campbell, for the fantastic intro video that
me
we
hype
now
every
have
time.
for Goon File Season 2. It is
pleasure.
so great. It really pulls us into what we're doing here.
Thanks.
And thank you for all the work that you do behind the scenes for the videos and stuff.
Thanks.
Campbell's the boss.
She is the
Bam!
Um,
guys.
For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. If you don't know what Delta Green is a TTRPG that is a combination of Call of Cthulhu and the modern day X-Files is the best way to describe it. Most of the operations take place between 1989 and current day. So you're playing in real time. You're dealing with real issues. Delta Green is a little bit difficult to explain, but I can tell you a couple things about it. Delta Green is not about guns. Delta Green is not about a bug hunt. And Delta Green is not about understanding. Delta Green is about the end. The end of everything. Your family, everyone you know, your country, all life on Earth. It's about the end of everything and your place in it. Because you'll end too. That's what the fear is about. That's what this game is about. It's not about winning. And it's not about advancement. And it's not about the best weapon or the most clever plan. Delta Green is about the end of everything and how much of it you'll live to see. Welcome. I'm Ned Ianacone, and I'll be your handler for Operation Frostbite. We start with a sky shot coming down. So we see the blue sky, and it comes down to David's house.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Before I go any further, David, the last moment of Fulminate, were you and your wife and kids in a restaurant, or somebody remind me? You guys were in a restaurant, right?
A diner.
Sunday
Best
breakfast.
eggs Benny in town.
Right.
Uh-huh.
We do the pano, and it's actually a blue sky, and it cuts down. Thank you for reminding me. And it comes down to this diner. We zoom in, and it goes into the door, and we see people starting to leave in a panic. Some people are like just kind of walking out. Others are getting on their cell phone and calling their loved ones. We see David. Now we cut into the interior of the diner, and we see David, his wife, and his two girls looking at this television as we see that final moment from Fulminate of the park ranger and the reporter in Yosemite pointing to a larger than life humanoid hand. David, what the fuck is that?
And the kids are there too?
Oh.
Yeah, bud.
So he just tries to play it cool. He's just like, there's always an explanation. It's let's get on home. And then he just like tries.
Do you know anything about that?
Not right now.
Oh god. Oh god.
You look at me, David. You look at me right fucking now. I am always there for you. And I am always willing to wait a minute, an hour, a day until you're ready to talk about something. But right now, in front of our girls, you tell me what the fuck is going on.
Oh my god.
If there's something you needed to worry about, I'd tell you. Let's go home. It's no problem. We're fine. All right.
Oh god, he's flipping through a file.
Through a folder. Oh
the
god.
handler is flipping.
He's got our personal files.
I think he's looking for the names of David's children.
David, give me a persuade check. Yeah, bud.
Oh,
I mean, we're
not,
getting
not
You're
that
gonna have to
close,
talk
not
to your
as
wife
close.
eventually, David.
Yeah, not in front of the kids. Come on, Lois.
Lois!
Stop trying to kiss people and have a conversation with your wife.
Come on, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time.
If your wife has anything to say about it.
Oh!
Oh, we got inspiration.
David,
in the
you
chat.
have
Inspiration for David.
inspiration if you need
Oh,
it.
shoot.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
'Cause
Abster Pointo.
that would have been a crit fail.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, David. How dare I? It's you, your wife, and your 3 kids. I'm sorry. Your 3 kids. That's wrong of me. I'm sorry.
Can you remind us, Tyler, can you remind us of your kids and their names and ages?
It's Sophie, 19, Jack, 15, and Josh, 12.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
So Sophie and Jack. Sophie is looking at the camera, like she's looking at the screen. She's kind of worried, but she's not. It's not a level of like she can't read empathy like you and your wife can. You know what I mean? She can't read human emotion. She doesn't have a human score like that. And Jack and Josh are too busy on their fucking phones.
It's
Cool.
1995.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Jack and Josh are
They're playing
Josh
that
are,
little like jump thing with like the little, in the wooden block.
Yeah.
The little pins that like you jump and try to get.
Are you and your
I
wife
remember those.
Mancala players?
I love fucking Mancala.
I love Mancala.
Oh,
Mancala is like chess for
Trevor!
wizards,
Have
and
we
it's one of
ever
my favorite
talked
games.
about Mancala? We'll talk about this later.
I was good at Mancala back in the day.
Me
No,
too.
these fucking nerds weren't ready for me on the Mancala board. Let me tell you what.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what that is.
Ah,
Okay. I'm trying to give you outs for your two younger boys so that they're not traumatized.
Sorry. I'm meant to fail. I rolled 277s.
Oh my god!
Over 26.
Whoa.
You rolled 2 crit fails?
Divorce! Ooh, that's bad.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm gonna throw my dice out now.
That's bad. Ty, that's bad.
no.
That's not a good start.
Oh, Dave.
I blame Lois. She should not have talked about this in front of the kids.
Lois is done with your shit.
Listen, she can yell at me in private, okay? Save the kids, alright?
So, David, when you start
Clarity is kind, David. Clarity is
when
kind.
you start each bond score, you have a 10. That's what you start at is a 10, and it drops from there.
Okay.
We saw last episode the moment before you went on Operation Fulminate.
Uh-huh.
She looks at you. And you can... Do you have human? Give me a human roll. To see if you clock this.
Give me that humming.
42 over 30.
Okay. To you, it just looks like she's withdrawing her effort from the argument. That's what it looks like to you. And she just goes, "You know what, David? We'll see you at home. I think maybe it's best if you settle up here, take a moment to think, and when you're ready, you come home to your wife and kids."
Oh my god.
And she stands up. She takes the kids. I'm such a shit DM. I don't have my dice with me. God. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got them right here.
I've never been handled better, Ned. I've never been handled better.
And I'm not even really drinking. Cut
We are
that.
all learning. We are all in progress. We are all beautiful works of art that'll never be finished.
Oh, is that Kay in the chat as Critical Fail DM?
No, that's me.
That's you. Oh, sorry.
Your daughter, Sophie, puts up a bit of a fight. And she's like, "Mom, I don't want to go. I want to stay with Dad."
And I'll just look at her. I'll be like,
Oh, what a mess.
I'll just be like, it's all right. I'll see you at home.
Yeah, but Dad, like, it's not fair. Like,
And he goes, and he just shakes his head. He goes, it's not a problem.
all right, I'll see you at home.
Brutal, dude. That's fucking
Um,
brutal. Ouch.
You had a score of 10 with your wife. I'm going to cut you some slack because we haven't actually fully, like, begun the operation yet. I'm I'm going to separate your wife and your kids into two separate, like, sub-bonds. Does that sound okay? So you'll have, like, your family is the entirety of your bond, but your wife is one part of that bond, and your kids are another part of that bond. The bond with your wife is going to go from a 10 to an 8.
Oh my god.
Because you critically failed.
Twice.
The bond with your kids is going to stay at a 10. Okay? If either of those bonds go below 5, you may be looking at divorce.
Jeez.
Okay? So
All
that's the parameters for where you're starting. Now,
My God.
there's a lot of ways that you can work around this, right? You can play bonds against each other. This is a family unit, right? So you have your wife, you have your kids, right? And this is just the way that it is. This is the way that it is.
Sophie's already working for me. She's my man on the inside.
So what it really comes down to in this situation is, what is David going and willing to do to keep his marriage together? And is the marriage more important? Are his kids more? These are questions that David has to start to ask himself.
Yeah, so
Just
he
the cold, harsh truth.
yeah, he like just leaves cash on the table. I don't even know if we had a bill. Probably not yet. He like just knows how much it is, leaves enough cash, like waits for the family to leave.
Yeah.
And then he like steps outside for a minute and then jogs home.
Yeah, as you're jogging home, we see this montage. We cut to Operation Fulminate of you standing outside by the Jeep that's been crunched in, and the 3 Kenyani step out from the tree line. And they're just wide-eyed, these pale faces just looking at you, just staring through the trees. And you being like... And David and a certain somebody coming out and, like talking to you and being like, what do you see? What's going on? And you being like, I don't know. We cut to you. Bang, bang, bang. Gunshots going off on the inside of the Jeep and you jumping out and moving out of the way of the Jeep as it's kicked by one of these Kenyani and it goes spinning out. We see you driving this beat up Jeep next to another Jeep, and we see you lighting a match and throwing it and the whole thing going up in flames. And in between we keep fading back to you like running. And the last scene that we see is you and Mike, and you guys are in the field, and you see this like tornado-y dust thing kind of coming at you guys, and you hear the radio, 300 clicks, 200 clicks. God damn it, David, I don't know what the fuck that thing is. And it cuts out as you continue running back home. And your beeper goes off. And I imagine that maybe you like kind of come to a stop. And we see David just look at his beeper. And it is the unmistakable number of Jack Portman.
666.
The number of the beast. Yeah. Sorry.
I imagine there's a.
Go. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I imagine there's a payphone nearby.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is 95. So, or 96.
You tell us.
We started in January 95, and now we're
95. That is still
February.
95.
Yeah.
Sorry, I knew we were in the Christmas time. My brain is a swirly and transit node of wonders. 95. You start into this payphone and you're hitting it. And the way that Portman has given you the number is that you can disguise it as a emergency call. So you actually don't need coins to call him. So like there's a code that you've learned where like you dial 911 on the payphone and halfway through you press like a number combination and it redirects you to his number. Kaplan?
Yeah.
Seems there's a bit of paper trail that needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah, I saw that.
God damn it. All right. I'm calling in Booker and Crook. The three of you, you go there, you get that fucking evidence, and you make sure that nobody sees it. And at the end of the day, you make it seem fucking mundane. You understand me?
Got it.
Click. You get another pager beep on your phone, and it's a 1-800 number. If you want to call it, it's up to you.
Would I have any inkling to what it might be?
It looks like a. You know what? Give me a. Do you have like bureaucracy?
Probably not. Yeah, I got a 10% in it.
Okay.
50.
All right. You would know that it's a business of some sort. That's a 1-800 number. It's usually like a business of some sort.
Melodic Maria says, it's Safe Auto.
Yeah. I guess I'd. Fuck it, I'm here. I'll call it.
Okay, great. You call it, and it's Fleet Bank. Your bank that you use.
Okay.
Fleet, for those of you that don't know, Fleet Bank was a bank that was around in the 90s into the 2000s, and then it was ultimately bought by Bank of America that sent it out of business. But Fleet Bank calls and says, you go through the dispatch, and she goes, yes, is this Mr. David Kaplan?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Kaplan. We just wanted to inform you that the wire transfer of $10,000 has been completed, and is available for withdrawal whenever you need it.
Great.
Normally we put a 2-day hold on a large amount like that, but you've been such a good customer with us, and we just want you to be able to have your money when you need it.
I appreciate it. Great customer service. Thanks.
Great. Thank you for using Fleet Bank. You have a great day, Mr. Kaplan.
Yep. Take care.
Hang on, I didn't get no $10,000.
If you'd like to complete a short survey, stay on the line.
Yeah. Yeah. So then bust it.
And
then
sure enough, you've been wire transferred 10 grand.
Sweet.
So the question is, what do you do next?
First, I gotta settle up with the fam.
Yep.
And then I'm figuring out how I'm getting to Yosemite and getting geared up. Lots of weapons, lots of money, ready to go.
All right. Okay. All right. Cut 2. David. We see you in the bunker. Sorry, Teddy. Fucking, this Swiss cheese fucking brain of mine. We cut to Teddy in the bunker.
Yeehaw.
Auntie Hinamafras says, use some funds on your wife, David.
David.
Use the money on your wife, David.
Teddy does not have a bank account. Teddy converts all of his money into nickels because they're harder to steal, and then he puts them in in peach. He stores them in individual peaches cans underneath his bed.
Oh my god.
And one in a pillowcase by
Um,
the door.
David. Teddy. Fuck me. Teddy.
Oh, but why Nickel? Because his favorite president is Thomas Jefferson. Sorry, carry on, Ned.
There you go. Teddy, you're listening to this radio call of like a NPR talking about like them finding the suspicious activity out in Yosemite, and you get a call in your hard-lined military phone that's in this bunker.
Yeah, I think it's just like it's like one of those big walkie-talkie,
Yeah.
kind of like handheld units on the wall, next to a big. But it's all just so strange down here in the bunker. Anytime you get a shot in the bunker, it should feel like an episode of Hoarders or something.
Yes.
It's just nothing is where you think it's gonna be. All of everything is outdated. It's all like World War II surplus. Like all of their clothes and boots are all like from a Canadian surplus military store, and yeah.
I just forgot something in the other room that I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to be right back. Vamp for me.
Run,
Vamp for
Ned!
What else are you doing? What else are you doing?
Oh, well, I suppose you.
Well, someone asked why Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, because he wanted everyone in America to be a farmer. He wanted everyone in America to have a little plot of land, right? And that's what everyone did. And it wasn't all this nonsense about surplus and jobs and nonsense. Every person in America was just going to be a sustainable farmer, and we would be a nation of proud farmers. What a vision. We've never had any with his boldness since.
We are farmers.
Bum, 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 bum. No, that's true, though. That's true. Thomas Jefferson had a very, very different vision for the country that did not pan out. It's not the one we got. Alexander Hamilton won. That's why he has a musical. Anyway, carry on, Ned.
The winner writes history. So the phone rings.
The winner gets to establish the
Who
federal
lives,
currency.
who dies, who calls Cthulhu?
Oh, hey, hello, Teddy Booker speaking.
Teddy, it's Portman.
Oh, hi,
Did you hear that broadcast?
No, I don't trust the media.
Teddy,
What?
I can literally see the radio signals coming from your bunker.
Well, that's fucking different. I'm making those. That's different. I trust
Oh.
where the information is coming from if it's from my own brain, Portman. Come on.
Well, I'm talking about the broadcast that you've been listening to on the radio in your bunker for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's just the morning show. They're so funny. They talk about things that are boring and angry, and it's just so humorous to me.
Oh, Teddy.
Anyway, what can I do you for, Portman? You don't never call just to say, hey, how are you? Unless you are this time. Do you want to be friends? You want to hang out?
Teddy, somebody in my position doesn't have the luxury of friends. Do you have a television?
No.
Well, then let me put this bluntly.
I have
You're
I have a pane of glass with a goldfish behind it that I watch.
Great. Listen, the
You want to
cleanup
come
job...
watch it? It's really good on Wednesdays. She swims in a circle.
Teddy,
Sorry,
just
I'm
let me get
sorry.
this out.
Carry on.
Come on, buddy. All right. Oh, Jesus. The cleanup job you guys did in Yosemite was not good enough.
What do you mean? We saved the kid. We got him back to his family. I think it was a job well done.
Yes, but Teddy, you left evidence, and they found it. And we cut to Teddy driving the Jeep that's dragging this body of this Kenyani behind it. And he's driving down this dirt road, and he hits a pothole. And as he hits this pothole, the Kenyani hits the pothole too, and one of its arms hits a tree. Like its arms go out as it hits this pothole. And as it hits this tree, as Teddy's doing like 60 miles an hour down this dirt road, the hand just flies off.
Well, shit, Portman, I don't know what you were expecting from us, okay? Those motherfuckers were like 12 feet tall, and all we had was fucking belly button lint and gasoline. What were we supposed to do?
You were supposed to make it mundane, Teddy. That's part of the job.
Oh, it's the catchphrase of the whole deal, I know.
Teddy,
Yeah.
do you know the implications if the average person finds out about these things?
Well, look, people find out crazy shit all the time. When I proved that lizard people existed, nobody gave a fuck.
Well, yeah, because you weren't on national public television, and you also don't have a
Damn
PhD.
fucking Teddy, that was what you did wrong. You gotta reach the masses, Teddy. I'm sorry, carry on.
Teddy, you know how wild these things are. It's part of the reason I tapped you in the first place. The fact that you know about these things, the fact that the public now can know about these things, it could destroy the entire infrastructure that we have going here.
I hear you, Portman, but I gotta be honest. I'm not intensely keen to go up against them again. All right? None of us almost made it out. You know, we could have died in Yosemite on vacation.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if there's any left. But that's not what your mission is anyway. Your mission is to extract what they have left of those things.
Oh, you mean like go in there, pick up the pieces? Just so they don't
Yeah.
have them?
Yes.
Well, that's not
Do you know
so
much
hard.
about the court of law, Teddy?
Oh, yes, indeed. I am an avid student of the law.
So, Teddy, what happens if a case doesn't have enough evidence?
Duel to the death.
I'm never getting pulled into this case. It's never gonna get to me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ned, you're doing so great. I'm so sorry.
Teddy,
Uh-huh.
no, it is not a duel to the death.
Are you sure?
I'm almost 100% certain.
Well, then
that it's
why
not
did
a duel to the
Alexander
death.
Hamilton get shot to death? I'm just not seeing sense here.
What? You know, Teddy, in a strange turn of events, I suddenly know what it's like to have small children.
Oh, that's so lucky. Children are a blessing.
Teddy,
Yeah, I'm on focus. Here I am. Let's go.
if they don't have the hand,
Uh-huh.
they can't prove it exists.
Okay. So you don't want them to have the hand, so they can't prove that there was ever a
And
hand.
you don't either, Teddy,
Nope.
because guess whose fingerprints are all over that hand?
Kaplan's?
And yours.
Oh fuck. Well, no, I scraped off my fingerprints when I was 4 with a paring knife, so I should be good. But for Kaplan's sake, I better go.
Yeah. For Kaplan's sake. And we cut to Portman on the phone, just like,
I'm so sorry, Ned.
Teddy, I'm gonna. Teddy, there's a charter flight
Uh-huh.
leaving from DC. Can you get to DC?
DC, as in the District of Columbia. I'm on it.
Yes, the District of
Yeah, if I
Columbia.
start walking now, I should be there in about 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm on it, Portman. Don't you worry. Okay, don't worry. I always do love these chats, and thanks for always calling in your ringer. Because you know, once you get Teddy on the case, it's going to be booked. All right, bye, Portman. Click.
We are never going to get Daphne into this case.
No,
Go.
no, it's okay. Me and Kay will both enter next session.
Melodic Maria says, "I love him, Your Honor."
Hans Kate says,
Hans Kate says, "I'm so happy right now." Well, I don't think I need to say it. clip that enough, but clip all of that, please.
Damn it.
Cut to Daphne. Tell us what your apartment looks like right now. Tell us where you're at.
Same apartment, same deal. It's this like modern for 95, all white with like a single couch. There's nothing is adorned because she's never home. She's always working. She got this fancy apartment when she got this fancy new job and has not taken any care to make it a home yet. Am I at home?
Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're at home.
So
give me a
can we? Yeah. Go ahead.
give me a power roll.
Oh my god! Already?
Yep.
God damn it! Where's a 10?
Power roll.
All I can find is what the frick? Oh, I found one. Okay.
Oh, I got a D6s.
All right. What is that? One. Oh no. Oh my god! Did I? If it's a 10 on the, is that 100 and
No.
whatever the?
3 zeros is 100. If it's a 10 and a 0, it's 10.
It's a 14. Okay, so I rolled a 14 under 90.
Great. Great. You are your normal self. You are Gucci. You've woken up, you have your cup of coffee. What time is it?
I think I'm about to head into the office, so I'm standing up in my kitchen and I'm drinking coffee standing at my marble countertop, and there's like case files laid out for like the next thing that me and Stevie have been put on, and I'm standing up in my kitchen drinking coffee and looking at my watch every now and then and moving the papers around with my gun.
Sick.
Moving the pages around with the fucking clock. Oh my god. Your apartment phone rings.
I just reach, pull it off the wall. Daphne Crook, FBI.
Daphne, it's Portman. I've got something for you.
All right.
I was gonna let you sit and stir for a little bit, but something's come up.
All right.
I had assigned David and Teddy and another agent to a task recently. And although they completed it with flying colors, they did not clean up their mess.
That doesn't sound like flying colors to me.
You have a television?
Yeah.
Channel 6.
All right. And I'll pull the phone like as far as the cord will go over to my over to my couch and turn on the TV.
Yeah. And it shows this news reporter in Yosemite National Park, and we see, you see a helicopter overhead, and it's bad. And you see them, and they're like, "We are here with Park Ranger," and I don't have the name in front of me.
Tamika.
Yeah. We are here with Park Ranger Tamika. Tamika, can you tell us what you found? And she's like, "It's like a hand. It's like a human hand, but it's huge. It's gigantic. It's not normal. It's not human." What'll it be, Daph?
I just be clear. So you sent the boys off to go do this? You didn't call me?
You had a court date.
Uh-huh. All right. Fax me something at the office. Don't send a man to do a woman's job. Click.
We're all clipping Portman this season. He taught us too well. He handled us too well.
You begin to go downstairs to your car, and a blacked out car is already waiting for you.
I'm locking my door and I turn and see it.
and you see like the window go. It's a power window. Daphne Crook,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take you to Washington D.C. airport.
All right. And I just get in.
Yep. Cut to the terminal. What is the name of DC's airport, international airport? I'm curious.
Oh, let's see.
Oh,
We gotta-
I don't know.
We can look it up real quick. Does anybody know in the chat?
Do you have any DC
You
natives?
got any DC, any Maryland folks out there?
Sierra Berry says Jefferson ?
Jefferson International?
I never
Washington
flew to
Dulles
DC.
International Airport, it looks like.
Washington
IAD.
Dulles International.
Washington Dulles.
What a dull name.
Ew!
Yeah, Washington Dulles International Airport. You get there, you get to the terminal, and there's no plane there. There's no, the gate, the little desk. There's nobody there. It's vacant. Now there's
This is
other
me-
ones. There's other ones around, but you get there, Daphne, and that one that you were specifically told by the driver to go to, there's nothing there.
I stand in the terminal for a second, like circling around myself, and like I start looking around to see if there's a security camera.
Yeah. And as you do that, Teddy walks up.
Daphne? Is that you?
Well, I'll be goddamned.
Holy shit! It's good to see you, Daph! And he walks on over. Hey, can I have a hug? I'm vaccinated for smallpox now.
My God. As I'm coming in for a really stiff, like one-armed
God.
hug.
That went up my nose.
Were you not vaccinated for
He
small?
wraps
Okay.
both hands like around you and pats you on the back. Well, no, obviously not. But after I survived an encounter with Harry Jack, I thought to myself, well, shit. Smallpox would be a stupid way to die, so I figured why not be safe.
Yes. Modern medicine.
Indeed. It's amazing the things they've come up with. Did you know that people don't get polio anymore? It's really amazing. I mean, the novelty of being able to inoculate yourself against a disease. I mean, who would give that up? That's crazy.
I totally agree.
People could only make the decision not to vaccinate in a world where those diseases have been already partially eradicated so you can forget the horrors of them.
Right. Yeah. That. Teddy, what are you doing here?
David, as you walk into the terminal, you can see the two of them kind of like jovially kind of talking, and Teddy's like waving his arms and being rambunctious, and Daphne's just kind of like standing there with a cigarette hanging on her lip.
And yeah, he just like rolls up and just like doesn't even say anything, just like nods to him.
Oh, all right. Gang's all here. Okay.
Kaplan! Good to see you! Shit, I ain't seen you since we were, well, almost dead in the woods. How you been? How's the family?
Could be better. Good to see you though, Teddy. And he gives you a good shake.
Oh, right, because y'all have been having you two have been having experiences together. Anything
Yeah, well-
you wanna download me on?
Portman called us in. He had a, top of the line job that he needed his best agents for, so he sent us into Yellowstone to rescue a small baby boy child.
All right, his best agents. You got it. All right. Did I handler? What would? Oh no, I never made it to the office, so that's as much download as I get from the actual case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there
I mean-
anything else that we would like? I don't want to make them rehash like exposition and stuff. Is there
No, of
anything
course.
else?
I mean, David,
Yeah.
Teddy, do you guys inform
I-
her of,
Yeah.
I think-
of the escapades and what happened?
I think definitely like when we were traveling, David would like sit down and give you the lowdown, like
Mhm.
Gotcha.
step by step.
So let me get you to that point real quick. So you guys are in the terminal and you are at the, like, you're looking around and like people are getting on flights and people are leaving and stuff. And before you know it, you're in like this kind of late day lull where there's like 20 minutes where people aren't really like getting on planes and coming in from planes. Everything's kind of up in the air, or people are already on their flights. And it's so appropriate because at that moment, that desk that you guys are near lights up and the terminal gate door opens. And from that gate door walks out he looks like an Air Force pilot. He's like in an Air Force getup and he's like, "You the three?
Yeah.
The three are we?
Great, with me. We only got about 15 minutes. Come on."
That
All right.
rhymed. That was fun.
And you guys get into you guys go down and you get down to like this. It's something you've never seen before. And David, you would, if you give me a military intelligence or like a military role of some sort, I know you have military land, but give me a role of some sort. Daphne, Teddy, you look at this and you're like, this is a plane? And it looks like a fighter jet. But it's not like, it's bigger. It's bigger than a fighter jet. David, what'd you get?
54 under 60.
David, you know that this is a stealth jet. This is a stealth carrier jet. It's meant for special forces at high altitudes. Hydration check. Thank you, Abster.
Abster's always got our back, keeping us hydrated,
You know that
keeping us healthy.
at high altitudes, SEALs and Delta Ops, that they use this to helo jump, right? They jump out at high altitudes. It can hold up to 4 people. But most importantly, it can break the sound barrier. That's how fast it can
Oh,
travel.
scary! Ah!
So, David, you know this. You're trying to get to Yosemite fast. So you know, it's up to you whether you want to tell your friends, but you know that this thing is gonna move when you guys get
Yeah,
there.
he'll just like, he'll sit down and he'll just be like, buckle up. We're in for a hell of a ride.
Yeehaw.
We've got
All right.
inspiration in the chat from Epic Fayle for Teddy for explaining succinctly why vaccines are helpful.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Yes, please.
The guy, the pilot looks at the three of you and goes, "All right, over there are your helmets. I need you to put them on, and when you get in, you connect to oxygen. It's going to keep a
Jesus.
constant flow. We're going to be pushing about 2 Gs while we're up there. I'm going to get you to Yosemite in about 25 minutes."
Oh, are we in danger?
What? 25 minutes across the. Is this a spaceship you're taking us on? Is this a UFO?
Teddy,
Come on,
Teddy,
look at that. What?
listen,
What?
listen.
Ye-
This is a special ops craft. We only use it for very specific missions. Now, I don't know who footed the bill for this private charter that I'm doing, but all I know is that it's somebody high up in the United States military. Now, I'm just doing what I'm told. And my job is to brief you guys on what you're supposed to do in this aircraft. Once I get you to your destination, you're on your own. So listen carefully. You'll put the masks on. You'll turn the oxygen on. You will breathe in, out 2, in, out 2, when we're pressing G's. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay. Otherwise, you'll pass out. Everybody in. And you guys get into... Do you guys get into this plane?
Yep.
Ooh, fancy Mr. Spaceship Captain. Gotta tell us how a spaceship works.
I'm calling it right now. Teddy's going to pass the fuck out. He's going to be the first one out. He's like, I got this. He's gonna go out.
Shout out to 32 in the chat. Welcome.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, friends.
That's
Wow.
great. Thanks for being here, everybody. This is fun.
We love you all so much. Thanks for joining us. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. If you haven't followed, follow. We have goals that we're trying to reach.
Goals.
We're getting goals done. We're doing things. But yeah, so you guys and all, I should say, all of those goals, all of those subs, everything like that, it all goes towards Twitch improvement. It's all going toward Dungeon Dad. It's all going to Baldur's Boys. It's all going to the streams that you're seeing here on Monday nights. Disadvantage for Teddy now. Oh my God.
Oh. All right, you've got an advantage.
This is for Teddy
and
as
a
someone who's
disadvantage in your pocket.
Atlas Incorporated said, "This is for Teddy as someone who's got knocked out by G's before. Have fun."
Oh, my Lord. I want to hear that story.
Right.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that story too at some point. Great. You guys get in the plane. And it's interestingly shaped. It's shaped. It doesn't look like a normal plane. It almost looks like a glider. And David knows this because he's flown special ops missions before. This is a stealth fighter jet. It's shaped like a boomerang. And it's got these kind of black panels on it. David, if you want to share any of this information with them, it's up to you. But David, you know that those panels reflect radar waves. So on radar, it is undetectable. They just bounce right off the panels. So the only way that it can be detected is by somebody actually seeing it in the sky. K in the chat. Is it an SR-71 Blackbird? It's
Definitely a black.
Yes, it's absolutely like that. K. It's
Y'all are very cool.
it's like a stealth jet. Yeah. The if anybody hasn't read the Wikipedia page on the SR-71 Blackbird, it is an incredible piece of fucking machinery. Incredible.
Y'all are always saying letters and numbers that mean machines that I just don't know anything about. Bless you.
You guys get into this jet. I need everybody to give me a strength saving roll.
Ooh.
I'm switching die.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to use the disadvantage for this one because it was specifically intended for the plane.
No.
Strength. All right,
Redeem those inspos now if you got them.
That's a 31. I'm going to use the disadvantage here because it was on the plane.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to fail me. That's an 87 over 80.
Okay.
I got an 89 over 50.
Okay.
16 under 55.
Yeah.
That
Kaplan's
makes
the only
sense.
one not
Yeah.
passing out.
That reads. Teddy, what does it look like when you pass out? Like, what's the process? Because you go from 0 to about 300 miles an hour.
So
You
he
take off,
sits.
and then
he's-
you just the thrusters burn, and you just go.
So I think he sits down and he's like, "Oh, this is very nice. What is this button?" And as it's like shunted back against the seat. He's like, "Man was not meant to go faster than sound."
And we just see drool on the side of his mouth, and he's like fucking pressed. His cheeks just flying at the speed of sound. Daphne, you try. You do
yeah.
you
Oh,
do what
yeah.
they tell you. You're
Very
like
focused.
yeah, you're like and
But
you
then
and you
I start to
You start to
hyperventilate.
hyperventilate. Yeah, and as you're going, you know, it's such pressure against your body, and you're just not trained for it. You know, this is like specific training that they give these pilots to push this many G's, and you pass out as well.
Mm-hmm.
David, you've never flown in a ship like this. However, you've done SEALs training, and they push G's in SEALs training. And so I imagine that you just like bear down, and you're just like you're like leaning forward. You're doing all the right things that you're supposed to do for this. And you're able to stay conscious, and you just and you're just doing it, man. And I see this stoic David with like a skull cap on, and like maybe just like a little bit of nosebleed, like kind of coming down, you know, like a just total Stallone badass and Rambo.
Catches a glimpse of Teddy in the corner of his eye, like a little smirk.
Just like tongue wagging out. Yeah, it's like his hat's like on his face. Like, yeah. Daphne, as you pass out,
oh fuck,
you feel like you find yourself like kind of in a little bit of a dream state. And you're at the bar. You're at your dad's bar, and you're just kind of standing there, and he's younger. He's much younger. He's like your daddy age, but you're still your age now. And he just kind of looks at you and like gives you like a wink, and he's like cleaning a glass, and he's like yelling at one of the regulars, and somebody throws a pretzel at the regular, and it's like that whole scene of that dive bar is alive in that moment. And when you turn to look at the regular looks at you, and it has a white mask. It looks like a porcelain mask, emotionless, faceless. It just like, like at the party store, those white kind of masks.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that, but you can tell it's not plastic. It's like a porcelain kind of mask. And it looks at you and it just goes, "Take off your mask, Daphne."
What?
Take off your mask, Daphne. Take off your mask, Daphne. And you come to as this fighter jet is landing in this open field. So like it's like, take off your mask, Daphne, and suddenly like as you land and you're shunted out of it.
I'm out of it.
Yeah, you're out of it.
I looked down at my hands because in the dream I was holding that construction paper card that I made for my dad.
Oh,
and
fuck.
And I looked down at my hands and there's nothing there. And then then I look around and what? David's up, Teddy's out.
Like Teddy, yeah. So like the seats are kind of like the pilot is in the front, kind of like piloting it, and then there's the 3 passenger seats, and you guys are like one behind the other in like a line.
So yeah, I'll like. Yeah, I'm trying to ground myself somewhere. So I'm looking over. I'm trying to find somebody who is awake who can.
Yeah. So David's two in front of you.
I think are we like unstrapping at this point?
Yeah, you guys have landed and now you're rolling. You're like kind of just moving. The engine is still on and you guys are moving toward like his area where he's going to re-enter, right? He's going to let you guys out and then he's going to exit.
So yeah, I'm like already up and walking, I think, and I'll like look at you and give you a nod.
Jesus.
Fun ride.
What I remember, where are we?
Somewhere outside of Yosemite, I guess.
Oh God! All right, we should wake up the Teddy
Yeah.
Booker.
What? Where am I? What?
A national park, your favorite.
What?
Wake up!
Which one?
And I just point out the window.
Which one? The one you were most recently had?
That makes sense. Whew, that was really something, man. Is that what geese feel like when they fly south for the winter? Man, no wonder they get down there so fast. That was crazy. Woo! Man, birds is made of sterner stuff than I thought.
And you see the glass above you like opens up so that you guys can get out. And the pilot at the nose is like, all right, this is your stop. Unbuckle, hop out. About to click up the road. That way is the ranger station.
All right. Are we just grabbing our any bags and just hoofing it? All right.
Oh, giddy up, let's go. Ooh, hang on one sec. I just gotta take one care of business after all of that, if you don't mind. You know, that was a new experience for me, so if you'll all just bear with me for a moment. All right, let's go. Giddy up.
That tracks. The pilot says. And as you make your way up this dusty dirt road that David and Teddy remember all too well, I want you guys to give me a nature roll. Whoever's got anybody got nature
I think I do.
or navigate?
Thank you, Epic Veil, for the hydration check.
Thank you.
Hazoo. Nature, you say? Wait, I'm not seeing nature on here. I'm only
Yeah, I
seeing
don't think
navigate.
it's-
I got navigate.
So would
Yeah,
that
anybody
be?
got navigate?
That would be survival, maybe.
I have both navigate and survival.
Either or will do. Survival or navigate is a fair roll, and anybody can roll.
All right, I'm gonna try survival.
Whew. Yeah. 76 under 80 survival.
Oh, damn it! I
wow.
got 71 over 70.
Oh, son of a bitch! I almost made it too. I rolled a 15 over my 10 navigate.
Oh. Sorry, I got distracted. Hainskate, thank you so much for the gift sub. That was awesome. Really appreciate you. We're getting closer and closer to those sub goals. Thank you.
Oh, I did have
thank you.
inspo. Thank you so much. I did have
You
inspo.
did,
Let me
Teddy.
do this
You
again.
did have inspiration that you can burn.
Roll
That's
your
much better.
inspo.
That's a 31 under 70. Thank you so much for
we
reminding
go.
me.
Nice. Okay. So that inspiration is burned, Teddy. Mark it.
Yep.
But you have passed.
Thank you,
Oh,
Atlas Incorporated.
Thank you.
Hype
Oh,
train!
and the hype
Y'all have
train
been
is rolling.
killing it. Y'all have been killing it. Thank you so much, everybody. That is so exciting.
Choo-choo,
Oh, the
choo-choo.
best in the biz.
It's so fun when we're doing Twitch stuff. It's just such a what a blast. What a blast. Thank you so much.
Oh,
everybody.
thank you. Look at all the hypes in the chat.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
if you guys want to keep it going, that's on you. Thank you so much. We are so excited with when a hype train rolls through, and you make us just feel so special on these Monday nights. Teddy, you know that it is about 3 miles from here to the ranger station, and then the trail that leads, if you remember, right, to the clinic and the other ranger station where you took the kid.
And is that where they have the hand, presumably?
That is where they have the hand.
Okay. All right, we
So
got to
you're
make our...
essentially retracing your steps.
Mhm.
However, you have a new set of eyes with you this time.
Mhm.
And a new set of badges. Because somebody's got an FBI badge with them. Remember
That's
that.
true. That's true. You know, you flash that FBI badge. I bet we could get a whole lot more mileage than we did last time. We had this real pretty lady with us last time
Skate,
too.
thank you for another gifted sub. You rock.
Choo
Big
choo.
Jasper, thank you for the gifted sub.
Choo
Oh, you guys
choo.
are the best.
Oh my gracious.
Oh man, what a great day! This is my favorite day.
Sierra Berry is like, a lot is happening, but I'm excited.
Yes.
It's a lot, but I'm happy about it.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Oh. And thank you for the gifted subs. That's awesome. For those that are like, you know, either you can't sub or you're struggling with it or whatever, like, it's so sweet. You gift a sub to somebody, let them be a part of it. We're still, you know, you're still feeding us and helping us do what we're trying to do here. You guys are the bomb diggity.
Bomb.com.
Oh, love a good hype train.
Before
Love a good hype.
2008.
You keep, are you guys going to walk up to the ranger station?
All right.
It's up to you. You guys, the time is yours, whatever you want to do. But
All right. So
Clock is a
ranger
ticking.
station, and there is a hand in there that needs to be removed. That is
Yes.
that's the dealio.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
Well, it's at the hand is at the clinic. There's the ranger station, and then from the ranger station, we would have to carry on. Is that right, Ned? To
Correct.
the
So I want
clinic,
you to
yeah.
think of it. I want you to think of it as like an obtuse angle, right? So like if you look at my screen, it goes like this, like that, right? So the trail it's more bumpy and more like you know, like it looks like on a topographical map, right? But it kind of goes like that. Boom, ranger station on the trail, and then the trails break off and do whatever, and then the straight road leads to another ranger station. And
We
the
just
clinic.
got another one. We just got another one. It's
Gracious.
unstoppable. 2 more.
Sarah!
Hi!
Thank you, friends.
Oh my
Thank you
God.
so much, friends.
Y'all are
Best
insane.
in the biz.
Y'all
The
are
best of the
insane.
biz.
The gaggle came out tonight.
Yes.
The gaggle came out
33
tonight.
out there. Y'all
Wow,
are wow.
goodness gracious.
So
Thanks,
sweet.
y'all.
You guys
Oh,
are
this
the
is so
best.
exciting. This is so exciting.
Oh,
Okay,
All right.
all right. Well, we're here to solve a case.
So
here we go.
So we're about
jumping
to hit
into
the
it.
ranger station, and then beyond that is the clinic, and that's where the hand is.
Yes, correct. So we could go to the ranger station first, maybe catch up with some of the folks we met first time around. Daphne, maybe you can meet them. There's
Yep.
a couple there,
Yeah.
lovely folk. I tell you what. Or we could go right to the clinic, see if we can't sneak in and pilfer away with that hand.
Uh-huh. I don't wonder if there's also people up at the clinic though. I would say let's split up and somebody go distract at the ranger station and somebody head up to the clinic, but I wonder.
Well, if you want a
don't
distraction,
first,
I'm happy to do it. I feel like that is well within my forte.
should we try first to go through the actual channels? You
The
know?
Merox, thanks for the follow. Keep going, guys.
Woo-hoo.
Keep going.
Yeah. Well,
I-
they're going to recognize us, I think, because we were just here, weren't we, Camplin? So, I don't know. It all depends. I don't know if their opinion of us is going to be very good, because we kind of made a mess last time we were here. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you don't think that they want to see you guys?
Well, they might. I don't know. It's the last. All I mean is the last time we were here, a bunch of weird shit happened. So I just don't. You know, if they're going to be nervous, so maybe you want to go to the ranger station, see what the deal is. Camplin and I can hang back, and you scope it out, see what the dealio is. If it seems all kosher, we can come and introduce ourselves.
All right, let's try that.
Giddy up.
Okay, I'm doing a Google so I can be smart. 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Teddy,
Eh.
you're actually so good with survival that you look down at the ground. And David, did you give me a survival roll too, or a navigate?
Yeah, it was 76 under 80 survival.
Great. Oh my God, Biggs Jasper, another gift.
It just keeps rolling. It just keeps
love
rolling
it.
tonight.
I love these people. I love them all. You both look down, and funnily enough, you both see your feet tracks from Operation
That's
Fulminate.
cool. That's cool.
Oh. Now that is the steel-toed boot I recognize. Feels like we were just here, eh, Kaplan?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like retracing our steps might be a little easier than we thought.
Hopefully we can do it with less mess this time. Boy, howdy, that was a whole debacle.
As they point this out, I look down and see a third set of tracks.
Mhm.
Yeah, you sure fucking do. Wow. Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'll just clock that, clock the size, and I'll start walking in those tracks.
Daphne, give me a... You know what? You failed your survival, right, Daph?
Yes.
Okay. Teddy,
Yeehaw!
you at first find it cool that you found the tracks.
Uh-huh.
Then you think better because you succeeded. So better, you succeeded well at your survival.
Uh-huh.
If you can find the tracks, anybody
else
can
could.
find the tracks.
Oh, shit. So I think we should definitely hang back, all right? They might be a little suspicious of us. I think my instinct was correct. So, Daphne, why don't you go check in at the ranger station, see what you can find out. And then we'll hang back, see what the situation is. Call us in if you need it. If you need us, give the signal, and then we can, kind of play by ear from there. What you say?
All right. Sounds good.
You want to borrow my bird whistle?
I do not.
Are you sure? I got it right here.
Well, how will you give the signal, Teddy?
Well, you're giving the signal at this point, is what I'm saying. So if you want it, you can have it.
How about you hear gunfire and you come, all right? And I start walking up towards the ranger station.
Nobody ever wants to use my bird whistle.
Sierra Berry says, I'm pretty sure at this point I am the bird whistle.
Level 2 hype train. We beat our record. Oh my gosh. Thanks,
Wow.
everybody. This is so great.
Gracious me.
Oh, I am so... I'm
Ned is so
filled.
moved.
I'm
Ned is
so
moved.
filled with joy right now.
Ned can't go on. He is moved.
You
Make
like us?
Dad cry.
You really like us? It's just so... It's so great when you when you dream of something, when you build something with your friends and people enjoy it as much as you guys do. It's just so
It's
lovely.
cuckoo.
So what are you gonna do about the tracks?
On the ground,
Mm-hmm.
I will get a palm frond and wave it behind us like a cartoon and obscure them.
Perfect.
Mhm.
I don't know if a palm would that be in Yosemite?
Probably
Trevor?
not, but no, it wouldn't. But
But maybe-
fern of some sort.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna say,
a
but-
branch off of a pine tree or something. Yeah. just
Exactly.
something
Yeah.
yeah.
An evergreen branch, and you just start kind of doing that. Haynes Kate says, "Actually, make Ned cry. Let's go."
Oh, the generosity on display.
Wowee.
I swear, y'all.
Don't worry. If you come back and you show the love tomorrow with Baldur's Boys, I will cry.
Ned will cry.
I will actually cry. Epic Foal says, "Forget D&D. Y'all are playing Train Simulator." Oh, that's good. You make your way up the path, discarding your tracks as you move. Everybody give me an alertness roll.
Oh.
Alertness, you say? I'm
Oh,
very alert.
great. Yes.
Excellent. 52 under 70.
22 under 52.
12 under something high.
Oh, and Daphne,
Great,
you've
you-
got inspiration.
Thank you, webbed
Great,
thespian.
so you all succeed.
I critically succeeded in case it makes a difference.
What'd you get?
I got a 22 under my 52.
Oh, nice. Well, there goes my fucking roll. Teddy, David, Daphne, you look ahead and you see rangers moving, 2 rangers moving through the forest. Teddy, you recognize one of them as Ranger Delvin, Christopher Delvin, the one who was giving you trouble about
Yeah. Oh shit!
Um,
Get down. That's Delvin. He's real dick.
David, you know your capability where you are with the right rolls, you could sneak up on them and take them out.
Oh.
I'll leave that with that.
Take them out in what kind of way? We talking about just
Ow!
like put them to sleep and they can wake up in a little bit? And be
Whatever
fine?
definition take them out means to David, David is
Well, yeah.
capable of doing.
Big
From
Jeff.
this distance, he
Piss
knows
'em.
that he knows that he can stealth up, he can do what he needs to do, and incapacitate them is the word I will use.
Like a knockout, choke out.
You fucking take it. Oh my god.
So, all
Daphne.
right.
Yes.
Daphne,
What?
you look to your right, and you see a baby black bear. See a baby black bear, and it is like up against a pine tree, just kind of like rubbing its back.
That means Mama's not too far.
Uh-huh. I clocked that and I smacked Teddy on the shoulder.
I thought you were
Okay.
just gonna say you smacked Teddy, and I was like,
Booker,
Huh? What you got, Daph?
look over there.
Yeah. Oh, American black bear. Ursus americanus. Medium-sized bear endemic to North America. What a handsome fella. Well, that looks like a little baby. So that must mean that Mama's near about. We should
move.
we should get out of here.
Let's move. How far away are we from these 2 rangers? Can they spot us?
"You're about 100 yards away,
Okay.
about a football field's length."
All right, y'all. Use. I get disadvantage every time I say something southern as Daphne. I just want to talk to these guys. I don't have all the information that y'all have. I'm not trying to take these guys out. Right?
For now, yeah. You go talk to him, Daff, and then if things start to go south, we'll sick the bears on them.
No, but if I go and you stay behind, please be careful.
Well, we should. I don't want to be anywhere near an angry mama bear. I tell you what, that baby's tootin' cute, but Mama's gonna be angry. American black bears are much more
All right, if
docile than their larger
Yes,
cousins.
absolutely. Is it gonna fuck me up if you 2 come with me up to this ranger station right now?
Well, I don't know.
Tell me
That's
true.
what I'm saying. But let's go. Well, that's just what I'm saying. Is the last time we were here, things ended a little suspiciously. So I don't know. That's all I know. But maybe it would give us an advantage. I can't say. That's why I think it's best maybe if you just go scout things out, see what the environment is like.
Do you 2 feel safe?
I always feel safe until I don't.
Daphne, give me a
take
human roll.
I'm going to take a roundabout route.
Oh, terrible. Oh, the worst. 98.
Oh,
Over.
we just met the follower goal too.
No
Perfect.
kidding!
Ah!
Wow! Oh my god. All right, well then right before the break, should we make an announcement?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we
Oh,
should.
good.
All right.
Um,
Okay, I failed.
oh, I'm so excited.
But I have an inspiration logged.
Yes,
if I remember
use it.
correctly.
Use
I'm
it.
going to
Yeah,
try.
yeah.
I shall try. Please. That's better. 47 under 64.
Great. Why is Teddy not telling you details about their trip? Why is he being secretive? Why aren't they giving more information about what's going on here?
Kaplan.
How did things go?
I would have told Daphne everything because I want Daphne. She's the brains of the operation. So before we got here, I would have filled her in.
Okay. But my question to you, David, is would you have given her the nitty-gritty details?
Oh yeah.
Or would you have kind of given her the broad approach?
No, so I would have broken it down as best I could because I know from our last mission, Daphne's the brains. I'm the muscle kind of deal. So I do the tactical killing and she solves everything.
Okay. Daphne, with that human roll as well, you also clock that David is sizing up the two rangers. Park rangers. You can tell that David is also looking at the... Yeah, David's kind of weighing...
Yeah, so I'll start looping around and I look at Daphne and I just go last resort. And then I just make my way to go off and loop around in a stealthily way.
And
Right.
I will split off immediately and I'll start walking up. And I'm starting to wave my arm. I'm trying to get these two rangers' attention. Just me.
Great. David and Teddy. Teddy, are you moving with Daphne or are you going with David?
I'll stick with David.
Great. You two give me stealth rolls. And David, give me a stealth roll with a plus 20 to whatever your stealth is.
Also, how stealthy are you, Teddy? Would I tell you to hang back once we got out of
I'm
bear
good.
range?
I got it. I'm 26 under
Okay.
30.
Okay.
Oh, Daphne.
I'm very
So not
stealthy.
very good.
I'm very stealthy when I want to be. If I stand
Okay,
still,
okay.
I'm indistinguishable from a tree branch.
Oh shit! I rolled bad,
Oh.
but okay.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say that I got with my roll?
You get a plus 20 on your stealth.
Oh, that's almost good enough.
What'd you get?
A 94 over 92.
God dag. That's so unfortunate.
All right, mark it. You'll add a remember you'll add a D4 minus 1 to that next time. Anytime you fail. Oh, Biggs, thank you for the gifted subs. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. So David fails his stealth roll. Teddy passes. Daphne goes to talk to the two park rangers.
Mm-hmm.
And we will find out what happens next right after this quick break.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Campbell, would you be so kind as to tell our listeners and watchers what they can do to enter for the giveaway?
Most definitely. All right. So to enter to win the pink, would you said extra large?
Extra
Pink,
large.
extra large Goon Names shirt to celebrate
Oh,
the
it's so
Strahdcast.
soft.
We had a new episode come out on Sunday. Go listen to that.
That's a good one.
The Goon sticker pack, the Goon Files sticker pack, and the Where's Pasha pin. I think I forgot to shout out the Where's Pasha pin.
Oh, the Where's Pasha pin too? Yes, I don't
If
have
any of you
a
have
And
been
but yes.
the
wondering.
Where's Pasha pin. Go to our most recent Instagram
Have you seen
post.
Pasha?
Where is he? That's at Critical Fayle, FAYLEDM on Instagram. And comment on our most recent post, which is a video from last season of Goon Files, where Daphne and David are getting in a fight. And comment. So someone in the chat earlier was like, we got to get Teddy a Twitter account. So comment from, you can choose Teddy, David, or Daphne, and then just write that character's name, and what would they post on Twitter? What would be their when they join Twitter? What would be their Twitter post for tonight?
Amazing.
So go make a Twitter post on our most recent Instagram, and we will let you know the winner when we get back.
Hazoo!
Sure
Did we
will.
want to do the announcement we had mentioned?
So yeah, Ned, do you want to
Um,
share anything, or do you want to wait until we get back?
I think we'll wait until we get back. Let's make sure that
stay
with the
tuned.
momentum heading toward the Instagram page, go for that announcement for that. Let's see, now I'm fucking saying it. Go for the giveaway, and then when we come back, I'll make a quick announcement for the people that are here, and then we will jump right back in. Don't go nowhere. We will be right back. And we're back.
We
from
are
our
back.
quick break.
We're back from our quick break with a winner.
Campbell, tell
Hot
us
dog.
who
A winner.
won.
And this winner, I'm excited that the winner was posting from Daphne's perspective.
Oh, very good.
And they said Daphne, aka the one crook.
Nice. Oh, that's a great Twitter handle for Daphne.
That's a great Twitter handle.
And Daphne tweets, "Hey yous, how do I break it to my guy friends that their experiential tension and homoerotic tendencies are giving me the ick? No borax, no glue." And that
Are giving me the ick.
are giving me the ick. And that means that the winner is Webbed Thespian.
Hey!
Webbed Thespian, I will be reaching out to you this week to get your shipping information, and you have a shirt and stickers and a Pasha pin coming your use way.
Where's
And the shirt is so
Pasha?
cozy. You're gonna want to sleep in it. It's so.
I
Oh,
do love
Those
that
are
shirt.
nice.
I
Those-
have an orange one, and Trevor has a
Yeah.
green one.
The
and
recent
we
round
wear
of
the shit
shirts
out
are
of them.
super good. They make for excellent sleepwear.
Oh yeah.
Well-
Yay!
I think it's announcement time.
Let's go.
Yes.
We hit a follower goal and we hit a
Heyo.
sub goal tonight, which is
Heyo.
pretty freaking rad. It's pretty awesome. So we've been talking and we've been planning our Twitch kind of arc for the year. And me and Campbell talked about we all talked about before this stream that if we hit those goals that we would announce what our final slot is going to be, what we've been allowed to do, our final slot. And I'm going to announce it for you now. Halloween time in October, I will be running our goons through Alien the RPG.
Game over, man! Game over!
We're screwed, man!
I'm so excited.
I like to keep this for close encounters.
Oh man. I was just looking at a picture of Sigourney the other day.
Oh, man.
In
Sweet
her
Sigourney
undies.
Weaver.
Oh,
So we will be, in space. Nobody can hear you scream, man. We will be running through Chariot of the Gods, which is the first installment in the Alien cinematic RPG universe. And what that means for people that don't know is that the cinematic RPG are pre-rolled characters. It's a story that you play through. And then you get to be those characters in your role-playing environment, and you get to. Oh, Sarah, thank you for another.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the subs.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yes, Abster, it has very Dead Space vibes to it. Yeah, it's gonna be creepy. And mortality rate is high. So but it's really gonna be a lot like Delta Green, a lot of investigative kind of figuring out the story. People are going to have different agendas that they're going to be playing towards. So there might be some PvP action going on. It's going to be a really fun time. And I just have to shout out again. I have to shout out Free League Publishing, who sent us this stuff and who is telling us that we're good to go with this stuff. We're gonna have a grand old time with that. And if you haven't checked out Free League, go check out Free League Publishing. They're based out of I think they're based out of Sweden. I think they're Swedish. They're up there in the Northern European area. Go
Game
check them out.
over, man. Game
over,
over.
man. They create games like Alien the RPG. They do Dragon's Bane that just came out. They also do Blade Runner the RPG. They do a bunch of really, really great RPGs. They do another one called Tales from the Loop, which is a really good writer's room style story-based gameplay. And then a more adult oriented one called Things from the Flood. So there's Tales from the Loop and Things from the Flood, and both of them are really cool. Check those out. Yes, Forbidden Lands, Coriolis. Yes.
Great. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Orange Asp. And yeah, so they have a bunch of those things.
Yeah, we got to meet them at Twitch or at
a
PAX,
PAX.
Yeah,
yeah. We got to meet them at PAX, so they're great.
Yeah, I
check
met them
out.
we met them at PAX. I talked to them for a little bit. I was talking with them about Alien. I said, listen, I'm really interested in running this for the Goons. I think we'd be a really good match for it. We do Delta Green already. The style is very similar to what we do with Delta Green. And at PAX, they gifted us the Alien role-playing starter set. Which comes with the dice, it comes with Chariot of the Gods, it comes with the condensed rule book. So if you haven't gone out and check this out. It's really awesome. It's really affordable. Yeah, and it gives you everything you need to start your first campaign to get started on that. But that is the announcement.
Yay!
Without further ado,
we got a full stack tier because we're also going to be doing another one in between Goon Files and Alien at the end of the year. So it's going to be a full year on Twitch for the Goons. So stay
Mom's
safe.
your uncle. Yes, Orange Asp. The other thing I'm going to say is this, which Orange Asp said in the chat. They are absolutely correct. The physical quality of the Free League books, from the artwork to the descriptions to the text and the font, it is chef's kiss. It's impeccable. The artwork is so beautifully done. A lot of it is like watercolors and just these really beautiful painted kind of on canvas images. It's worth the buy. It's really worth the buy. Melodic Maria says, I love that for us.
It's a busy year.
Cut to Daphne. We see from the viewpoint of Devlin as he turns his head, and over the shoulder we see Daphne walking up the trail, waving toward Devlin. Go ahead. What do you say?
As I get closer, I'll pull out my badge. Hey, Daphne Crook, Fresno FBI.
You're Blamberg, why don't you head back up to the ranger station? I'll figure this out. Hi, I'm Ranger Devlin.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
If you don't mind me asking, what's an FBI agent doing all the way out here in Yosemite? How'd you even get out here?
You don't want to know. A plane ride I would not wish on my worst enemy, if you know what I mean. Can we step inside? Oh yeah. We needed to make quick work of it. It's a bit urgent. Do you have a moment? I'm sorry to interrupt your day. Do you have a moment to speak inside?
Yeah, sure. Follow us. We had a bunch of weird things happen a couple of days ago. Really, really strange things up here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously I saw a little bit on the news. I've been briefed a bit. Anything you want to share?
No, it's just crazy. I mean, first thing we're finding, kids that are supposed to be, that have been missing for 40 years, supposed to be 40 years older than what we find them as. And the next thing, we're finding oversized body parts out in the it's I mean, it really makes you think maybe there's something underneath Yosemite, maybe there's like I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass here. I'm just,
Hey,
it just makes you think, it makes you think about the stuff that was here before,
Well,
the dinosaurs and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah. That's actually why I'm here. And It's about that. It's about that body part you found.
Oh yeah, the hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they keep that up at the clinic. It's. I mean, I thought you would have seen it by now. I mean, your guys are up there.
You want to walk me up?
Yeah. I'll walk you up. Yeah.
All right.
Well, what I mean is, you've already seen it, right? I mean, the FBI's been here for 2 days now.
Not me personally.
Oh.
But yeah. What agents you got up there?
Well, we got Agent Fetterman and Agent Gronsky. And they, they came in with the helicopter and all that. They, as soon as they saw it on the news, they said they had jurisdiction, so they came in. Yeah, you just got in though. Is they calling more people out here?
Well, they're calling me in because I'm a forensics expert. I work for a task force that's Listen, why don't you take me on the we'll walk and talk.
Okay. Yeah. And you do so. However, at that moment, you both hear of a twig breaking over to where David failed his stealth roll.
Fuck.
Oh, Jiminy. Oh, boy.
Kaplan, be quiet.
And you see the ranger pulls a gun and he kind of points it in the direction. He goes, "Miss, I'm going to ask you to get back. There's black bears out in these woods. We never know what's out here. Hold on. I better do a thorough search and make sure that
You know what? As I was walking up, I saw a baby black bear. If that's Mama, I think we keep it pushing.
Oh, yeah. Well, then she's certainly out here somewhere.
Let's take shelter. Keep it moving.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna clear the rear as we keep moving. And you two make your way up to. Good job, Daph. Good job.
That's why she's the brains.
That's why she's the boss.
That's why she's the brains. I just heard that as Jack Nicholson for some reason. That's why she's the brains. So as you guys move up to the ranger station, Teddy, David, what are you guys doing?
Oh, looks like they're headed up to the clinic, Kaplan. You want to stealth behind them as we go?
Yeah, let's just keep an eye out. Stay out of view.
Here we go. Ready? Stealth mode engaged.
Maybe quit singing to yourself if we're going stealth mode.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm just having a little fun. All the excitement. I forgot myself, Dave. But you're right. We're on a mission. Let's go.
You just keep it in your head. And then I see you start like bouncing to it still.
Yeah.
But
but just in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that dumb humor. It's so fucking great. Daphne. Devlin leads you up to the ranger station. Give me a alertness roll.
I'm scared now. I'm all alone. Oh, why? So bad. 92.
Yeah.
Over 52.
Ooh.
Okay. You want to push it?
Yes.
Push it.
I do.
Okay.
I'm scared of consequences.
Well.
Okay. 51. What's my 52? My alertness is 52. I rolled a 51. Jiminy Christmas.
Woof. The Devlin, as he comes up, he goes, "Yeah, just wait here for a second. I'm gonna get the car up and running, and then I'll drive you down to the clinic there. we had to pull in an older Jeep because the last two that we had, well, they damn near were destroyed. I mean, there's nothing left of them.
Huh.
Yeah, the pretty big, and it was mad, and it did a number on the Jeep. I'll tell you that. Yeah, and you see, give me a human roll.
What is wrong with me? I rolled a 98.
Wow, you are just you're
Tough
bumbling.
stuff. Tough stuff.
Daphne's brain, like my brain, is full of trying to plan the next step ahead. I'm trying to think like, okay, when I get there, what's the
Yeah.
story? When I get there, what's the story? And I'm not being as alert to the moment.
Of course, yeah, you're playing chess, but you're sacrificing the detective
Mhm.
work. Yeah. As you're doing that, you see that he kind of disassociates for a moment, and then he comes back. When he's like laughing about like Devlin.
Devlin.
Yeah.
Devlin, you and me are gonna have to be a team here in a sec.
Okay.
All right.
Now, why is that?
So I was sent in because we believe that hand you've got there belongs to a serial killer we've been tracking for some time now.
Oh my. And you think that? You think he's like some kind of giant living in?
He's just like, it's not as fantastical as all of that. Unfortunately, it's just a bad guy with big hands. We've got a string of victims through Fresno and the surrounding areas with strangle marks around their neck. Biggest handprints we've ever seen on a victim.
Wow.
And I'm going to need to take that hand you've got because we got to compare it to some bodies.
Well, I would love to get it for you, but I mean, honestly, it's not my jurisdiction anymore. I mean, your boys up there, they have a say over it now. I mean, you're gonna have to talk to them. I mean, I can take you to them, but I don't have the jurisdiction over it.
Yeah, no problem.
But I'll take you up there if you want.
You got any other your rangers up there?
Oh yeah, they've been well. Poor Tamika, man. They've been keeping a close eye on her. They've been asking her a lot of questions.
All
They
right.
they think she they think she might she might be taken off the reservation. She's having a lot of trauma with what she saw,
I'd like to have a chat with her. Why don't we go on up?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Come, let me get the keys. And he goes over and he like grabs like these like busted ass keys off a hook and goes around and you see an old JK Jeep, like a 1986 JK Wrangler, that they used to get up and down the trail. And you hop in and you start heading up toward the clinic and the secondary ranger station. David, Teddy, give me an alertness roll, please.
Okay. Yes, 62 under 71.
49 under 75.
Great. Teddy, you see about 40 yards away the mama black bear coming out of the brush. So where the baby was, you see her down there. She's letting the baby kind of move ahead, which is normal, getting its food and stuff. It's still in the safety radius. But you see her coming out of the brush, and you know that their noses are good.
Oh my god.
David, you hear the Jeep start up with Daphne in it, and they start to head up. Time is yours.
Okay. I reach into my vest pocket, and we have established previously
More bear urine.
that contained within Teddy's coat pockets are vials of bear urine. Now, I would like to specify that this particular sample is one of a male black bear, and much like lions on the Serengeti, an unmatched lion male will obliterate baby lions so that he may make babies with all the lady lions. And bears are much the same way. So I pull
Give me a
bear
search roll to see if you pulled the female bear urine or the male bear urine.
No!
Because as we know, Teddy's vest.
Yeah, no,
is
I know.
a-
There's mouse traps in there and all. Yes, okay, I got
There's
20,
mouse
I got it. I
traps
got
in
it. I got
there.
a 25 under 60.
Yeah.
Hydration, y'all. Hydrate.
Great. So you pull out the male bear urine. Go ahead.
Okay, I pick out the bear urine. I smash it on the ground, and then I make myself big and start making loud noises like you're meant to do to drive off a bear. So with the combination of the scent of a male bear and the loud sounds, I'm hoping that I can drive them away, that Mama will just take her baby away to safety so that we can get out of the situation without any violence, because Lord knows, Dolly knows, I don't want to be getting into no tango with no Ursus Americanus.
Survival roll.
Okay.
And I'm
Sir-
standing next to him too. Also
Yeah.
being scary bear
Yes.
man.
13 under 70.
Great. Amazing. And I was going to give you advantage on the 10s die because David was helping you, but you don't even need it. You rolled that 13. The bear perks up, its ears go up, and it lets out like a and the baby comes like running, and they go off in an opposite direction, thinking that it's a male predator, you know.
Off into the wild green yonder.
Good job, man.
Stay safe, sweet denizens of nature.
All right, let's go make our way.
Oh, you're
up
right.
to
You're
the,
right,
Christ
Captain.
almighty.
Let's not let the caper get too much of a head start on us. Here we go.
So you guys are going to trek it up to the
Oh yeah, through the
Yeah.
woods.
okay. So you're going through the woods, you're moving.
We're going cross country.
Stealthily.
I'm gonna skip that gap of distance that you move through there. We're gonna say that you move at a pretty fast pace. And as Daphne is arriving, we're gonna say that you're about 200 yards behind her. Daphne, you arrive. Give me an alertness roll.
Okay.
This one's important.
Okay. Well,
Not
then
that
I
the others
better
weren't
do
important,
good.
but this
I
one's important.
rolled a 4.
Okay. As you
Nice.
are starting to drive up, in Call of Cthulhu, we would call that an extreme success. With a 4, as you are beginning to drive up, you see that there is an agent from the FBI, and he is standing at the door to the clinic. He's outside already. You see this driving up, so you have time to prepare whatever you want your alibi to be or whatever you want to do, but you clock him moving forward.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Are we heading up? We're heading up that way now.
And Devlin's like, I used to have one of these at home when I was when I was a younger man, but they just really, the shocks really go on them real quick. The new 90s Jeeps, I'll tell you, they really are something to
I
behold.
think as he's saying this, I look in the rearview mirror and I just see Teddy cross the path throwing a bottle of bear urine. And I'm just like watching in the rearview mirror. Yeah. Shocks.
Oh my god. So you pull up and you stop. You come to a stop, and you get out.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start heading toward the agent.
Yep. I am holding my breath a little bit. And I just I walk up to this guy he's posted up outside the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk right up to him and put my hand out and say, "Good to see you, bud. I got it from here." Pat him on the arm.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry. Good to see you.
Good to see you, bud.
Yeah.
Shake his hand and pat him on the shoulder with the other hand. I say I got it from here.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, hey, thanks. Are you the backup? You new?
I'm from forensics.
Ah, all right, yeah. Fetterman's in there. He's got the hand.
Oh, great.
I'm letting you know, man. It's
Is it as weird as the Demonico case?
it's fucking wild.
Yeah. And I just keep on going.
Yeah. Good shit. David, Teddy, you guys come up and you see Devlin is actually doing you guys a bit of a favor because as soon as Daphne goes in, Devlin is like talking to this FBI agent like, I thought about going to Quantico myself when I was younger. I really thought about doing my part, but I like nature too much. Just a big nature fan. I like the trees and
Me
and
too.
you see this
God
agent.
damn it.
You see this Agent Gronsky, and Agent Gronsky is just like, yeah, I hear you, buddy. Yep. Hey, listen, don't you have a path to go protect or something like that?
The disrespect.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
Just
So
trying to
Daphne's
plan.
in.
Yeah, I would say just get into a position to see, but like try to stay in the woods and out of sight. Just just in case. We'll
Okay.
see if Daphne can get the hand. If not, we'll see if we can do it by some other means.
Okay.
I'll staying at a distance. So wherever Daphne went in, can I try and identify if there are any other entrances to the building, like back door I could try and sneak into if need be?
Yeah, there is one around the side. There's a double door around the side, and then there's a fire escape on the western side, on the left side.
Well, I gotta climb the fire escape. That's my favorite thing to do.
Okay. So you go and do so.
Uh-huh.
Give me an athletics roll.
Oh shit. Oh,
Not
shit.
athletics. Yeah, athletics. Athletics roll.
Well, do we want to wait until we find out if Daphne's able to just get the hand by
Choice
herself?
is yours. Time is yours.
Sure, I'll
I
hang
guess
back. I'll hang back for now. Yeah. Daphne's got. If Daphne had been with us for Operation Fulminate, we would need an entirely new story for season 2. She just would have solved it.
Daphne, you head in and you see multiple personnel. All of the medical people that are part of that clinic are all in hazmat suits. They're all like head to toe in like the bubble suits that are from ET. They're all like handling stuff with because technically everything has been contaminated, right? By whatever this is. Oh, Abster, you gave me disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Oh, how dare I?
Here we go. We gotta get one more roll in here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, I see you, Abster. So you're going in and you walk in and you see an older man, and he's got graying hair and a kind of 5 o'clock shadow, a little bit of like Silver Fox kind of look, Italian. And he goes, you're from forensics. Gronsky patched me in. He said you were coming in. I'm David Fetterman. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Daphne Crook.
Yeah. I should probably show you the fucking hand.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah. And you guys walk in, and he kind of peels back this plastic curtain, and it's on this steel table. Daphne, the hand is like half the size of a refrigerator.
Oh my god. Jesus.
So just the freezer.
Half the size. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I told you they were big.
It's so you look at it and you're like, it's shock at one point. Also, give me a sanity roll.
Well, sure. I didn't get to the
Because
first
it
time
looks like a
around.
human hand.
Oh my god! I don't even need to check. I
Here
rolled
is
a
what I will say, though.
91.
Here's what I will say. I have GM disadvantage right now. So, if you would like, I will use that, and you can roll the tens place one more time on that
No,
91.
Keep your disadvantage.
Keep your disadvantage.
We have our own advantage and disadvantage, so I failed.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna blow this fucking thing sky high.
Daphne.
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 1.
You take 1 point of sanity damage.
Okay.
How does that manifest?
Well,
Were you not expecting it to be that big?
No.
Yeah.
Certainly not. I thought it would be like a huge dude's hand. Just like a really large guy that maybe it was like kind of weird color. I was not fucking expecting it to be that big. And now I'm scrambling.
Yeah. How does that verbalize? What do you like? What do you say? What do you do?
I think I walk in and I just go, "Oh shit."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Agent Crook. It's fucking massive.
Where did you find this?
Well, I should probably take you to once you're done looking at that, I'll take you over to the ranger who found it. She's a bit shooken up. We might have to call a psych team to come and evaluate her. It's not looking
All right.
good.
If you don't mind, this is a little unorthodox. Could you send her in here with me just for a second?
I mean, yeah, but between you and me, I don't necessarily know if that's a good idea. I mean, if she sees that again, it might trigger something.
That's kind of what I'm hoping for. But I want to keep it private. So would you give us the room for a moment?
Oh my god. You got disadvantage, GM! You got disadvantage!
I do. You're right. I do have disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. I will say, without the disadvantage, that would have been a critical success. With the disadvantage, it is a failure.
Thanks for the save, Abster.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, I rolled a 64 and a 44, and it was under 50.
It's a critical fail! Just like us.
So he looks at you and he goes, yeah, all right. Give her the room. Give the agent the room. Johnson, please bring Tamika in here gently, please, gently. And
Daphne is so good at this.
you don't, no cuffs, no nothing. Just bring her in here. And Agent David Fetterman leaves, and Ranger Tamika Galagas comes in.
Tamika.
She is now in sweats, and she has like a FEMA kind of blanket over her. She's like, and if you want to give me a human roll, you can.
Mm-hmm.
David, Teddy, what are you guys doing?
My plan was just to wait and see. Just
Okay.
watch and see if Daphne can get out of there or if there's a point where like she looks like she needs help. But I was just watching to see what happens.
Do you guys want to think about maybe a escape plan? Should push come to shove?
Oh, that's pretty good.
And
Are there
maybe how
any-
you'll evac? The reason I bring these things up is for our listeners and for our watchers. This is Delta Green. This is not Dungeons and Dragons. So things have consequences. If you don't say there's a getaway car, there is no getaway car. If somebody is not carrying a handgun, there is no handgun. So you have to take step by step, and you have to think about these things as you move. You two are outside. There are two people outside. There's a ranger and an FBI agent. Should Daphne get out of there with the hand or without the hand, there might need
That's
to
a
be
good
some way
idea.
of you guys getting out of there.
Are there any vehicles outside of the clinic?
There are 3. There is the Jeep that Daphne just pulled up in. There is the black Suburban that belongs to the FBI agents. And there is a, what the fuck is it called? Curse this Swiss cheese brain of mine.
I know. They go the thoughts. They go right through the holes.
There is like a golf cart, it's not a golf cart, but it's like an all-terrain kind of cart. It's like a Suzuki all-terrain cart that would get you from the clinic up to the ranger station that they use for transport back and forth when they need to bring things back and forth. It's like a 4-seater. It's got like a 4-stroke engine. It's a small engine, but it's got a nice little like kind of pickup trunky kind of area as well.
I will sneak around. I will check all of those vehicles to see if the keys are still in any of them.
Great. Give me a search roll.
Happy to.
Daphne, what did you roll?
I rolled a 50 under my 64.
Mechanically, you know that Tamika has way past her breaking point. She's past her breaking point twice, technically. So she is mentally unstable. She is at a point where she has suffered severe mental damage from
Yeah,
what is.
she caught the worst of it when we were here a few days.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, she saw like goo coming out of boys and stuff, and it was a whole deal. It was a whole
So
thing.
that, Trevor, was her first breaking point.
Yeah,
And her second breaking point was finding the hand. She is not in a good place.
Oh man, I liked her so much. Shit, I feel bad.
Time is yours.
While Teddy's looking for the through the cars, I'm looking for where all the gas lines are.
Okay. The gas lines to the building?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's easier to blow the building up than it is to try to move this giant hand. So just get people out of there and ba-boom.
Yeah.
Well,
you
he's
see
not
that,
wrong.
You see that there's like an HVAC system at the back of the, heating and air conditioning kind of thing there. And you would bet that there's a furnace there and that with enough gas, you could blow the building.
Cool.
But it would take a demolitions roll if you were going to try that.
Cool. I feel like I got that.
We are always exploding.
David.
Make sure Daphne's out.
Tyler,
Yeah, I'll make sure everyone's out.
Trevor, what'd you roll, buddy?
I rolled a 51 under 60.
The golf cart kind of thing has the keys in it in the ignition.
Mm-hmm. Great.
The FBI vehicle is locked, and the Jeep that Daphne just came in.
I have an idea. Can I try to do like a sneak? Can I try to like get into one of these cars? Can I like put it in like sneak in and put it in neutral or something so that it starts rolling down the hill so that the FBI agent and the park ranger like have to chase after it. You know what I mean? To, like
you
try and clear
absolutely
the
could.
field. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
it would
right.
be the Jeep that Ranger Devlin came
Perfect.
up in, because
Yeah.
the
So
Suburban
like
is
put it in
locked.
neutral and give it a push so
Yeah.
it starts going down the hill so that they have to be like, oh fuck, let's go. Yeah.
Great. Give me a stealth roll, because that's what it would take. Daphne, what are you doing while he's making that roll? What are you doing with
Jesus,
Tamika?
I am real quick, as soon as the door shuts and I see how kind of like
Disassociating
catatonic she is, I'm looking around the room for windows and doors.
So sadly, this is one of those. This is the room that's in the center of the building. There are 3 doors. There's the door you came in that leads to the front. There's a door complete opposite of you that leads to like an operating room. It's like a passing through room. And then there's a room to the right, but you think that might be like a storage closet or like an off room, but it doesn't actually lead anywhere.
Okay.
No windows.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna.
You wanted to talk to me?
Yeah. Tamika, you've done great. You don't have to do anything else. Okay?
Okay.
I just want you to retrace your steps. You don't have to say anything. Okay? Here, let me. You look a little sweaty. Can I take that? And I'm gonna try and take the safety blanket thing she has.
You actually go to take the blanket, and she's actually cold. She's actually, just because we're kind of short on time here, she's actually in shock. So she's actually like, her body is going into shock. She is struggling to kind of keep herself in reality and in a mindset that's healthy. And it's at a point where it's actually affecting her nervous system. So whatever you're going to do it quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Because you're dealing with somebody who is not in a mentally right state, if that makes sense.
I have to do bad things. Tamika, I know you feel cold right now.
Okay.
It's just your bot here. Let me take that. I'm going to take it off of her.
Okay. You do so. She puts up no fight.
I throw it over this hand and wrap it up.
The hand?
Yeah.
And you're going to try to take the hand.
How fucking big is this thing?
You'd have to give me a strength roll to carry it.
All right. Okay. Okay.
You can try. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no to any ideas that you have, but
Okay, I'm gonna pivot then. Looking at this thing and looking at her, I'm gonna be like, fuck. I'm gonna put it back on her.
okay.
And I'm going to I'm gonna go back out the door, back out to where everybody is in this clinic station. Who am I looking at? I've got Fetterman. I've got
Yeah.
the FBI agent Fetterman.
And like
It-
and like an odd like 4 or 5 different people that are like in those kind of hazmat suits, like moving around and cataloging stuff.
I'm gonna poke my head out then and say, Fetterman, grab one of your best guys. Come here.
All right, cool. Teddy, David, you notice that Fetterman goes out, grabs Gronsky, the other agent, and goes back inside.
Okay.
Daphne, both the agents, so Fetterman and Gronsky, come up to you and they, what's up? What do you need?
All right, listen, guys. You ever heard of the Brute?
No, can't say we have.
We got a string of serial murders in the Fresno area that we've been keeping under wraps because the guy who's been committing them is too fucking big to be real. I need to get this thing back to the lab. We got to compare these prints to the strangulation marks on 5 bodies. Will you help me take this to the fucking car?
You want to move the fucking thing?
We gotta move this. I've got one survivor back there in Fresno right now who's deteriorating fast. She's gonna end up like Tamika in there. If we don't, we gotta get the information before she fucking loses it. Jolene Webster, waiting for us back in Fresno. She's the only survivor of the Brute, a well-known serial killer in the Fresno area. She was able to cut off his hand when he attacked her. We have to get this hand to where she is before she can't communicate anymore.
All right, yeah. Okay. Gronsky, why don't you grab 2 of those guys over there in a hazmat? I'll bring the oh god. I don't even think that's gonna fit in the Suburban. Maybe it'll fit in the back of that Jeep that Ranger's got. All right, yeah. I'm gonna go talk to the Ranger. You, Jesus Christ. All right, and Fetterman goes off to talk to Devlin. Gronsky and 2 guys come in, and they start maneuvering this hand.
While they're doing this, I am going. Is there anybody free? Can I grab one of these agents? Anybody who's free?
Yeah.
Can I get the case files? Any testimony from Tamika would be helpful. I'm trying to clear out any. I want anything that has been recorded about anything she's seen. I also want it out of this building.
Yeah, give me a persuade roll, because now you're asking for paperwork.
Jesus. Oh, please.
And then
Persuade?
what do you say in addition? Because that will affect what you get.
We need to compare Tamika's statements to Jolene's statements. Do you have anything written down that I can have?
Yeah, yes. Devlin's got a file back at the ranger station that has what?
All right. Devlin, would you mind grabbing that for me?
Yeah, and Devlin comes in and goes, well, now hold up. Are we transporting this damn thing? You want to fit that in the Jeep?
We got to get it down. We got to get it down to the plane where I came in.
All right, yeah, we can try to move it, and while we're doing that, we're gonna yeah, I mean, we can try to do that, sure.
All right, great. And I'm just trying to just keep on saying, okay, cool, great, all right.
Yeah.
Just keep it fucking moving. Don't give anybody a chance to think too hard about it.
You do so. You get the hand into the back of the Jeep. They move it out. They get it back in the Jeep. Teddy, David, you guys are outside. You see this. You see them move it into the back of the Jeep. What do you guys do?
Looks like Daphne's on it. Oh, she does know her business, doesn't she, Campbell?
Yeah. Stay down. Let's not ruin this for her.
Oh yeah, I was about to push that Jeep down the hill. Glad I didn't get that far.
Give me, David, or I'm sorry, Teddy. Give me a, because you were gonna push that. You were gonna push that Jeep
I
down
was
the
gonna
hill.
push that Jeep down the hill. I was.
Did you put it in neutral?
Well, we switched back. We cut back to Daphne, so I don't know. You tell me.
Give me a 50-50 roll. Give me a D100 roll.
Oh no!
Okay, I got a 13.
Right. The Jeep is not in neutral. The Jeep is in park.
It's a clutch. He doesn't know how to drive a stick.
Ha! You put it in neutral, but it stalled. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, that worked out fine.
You get the hand in the back. You get everything in there. Devlin and you, Daphne, start to drive back up to the ranger station.
It's just me and Devlin and the hand in this Jeep. Great. All right, and we're going back to the ranger station.
Teddy, what do you do?
Oh, shoot. Oh, we better follow him, Campbell. We can't let him get too far out of hand. Head back to the station.
Kaplan, give me an alertness roll.
Oh boy.
Teddy, you start moving back to the station, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been in the bushes this whole time, just tailing. Daphne's success.
Oh boy. That's a 78 over 75
Oh no.
for alertness.
Wanna push it?
Yeah.
Push it.
Yeah. Right? My luck's been pretty good tonight.
Oh,
Not.
push it real good.
2 under 75.
Hot dog.
You notice that as everything is starting to move away, that as Daphne is starting to move up the road and Teddy is moving to stealth back through the brush. You see Fetterman grab his like walkie-talkie and he goes, "Command, this is Fetterman. We just gave Agent Crook the hand and it is moving to your location. Over."
Oh no.
And as he does that,
Oh no.
you hear like you can't make out like what is being said, but he just looks at the radio and he looks up the road as the Jeep is going ahead.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, give me that information one more time.
No, he knows your cover's blown. He like radioed in to
So he
whoever
radioed in. He said, "Command, this is Command, this is Agent Fetterman. We just gave Agent."
Okay, so he was calling back like FBI guys.
Yeah. It's blown,
He's going.
blown.
We just gave Agent Crook the hand, and it's headed to your location. Over.
I don't know that yet, though, right?
Correct.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
I think only
So-
Kaplan at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaplan, you see that? What do you do?
I want to get closer. I want to hear what he hears back. And I want to hear like my hope is they say, "What was that? We didn't catch that."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'll tell you this: with your alertness roll, that's not what you heard. What you heard was Crook. What do you mean, Agent? Who? Agent Crook? What agent are you talking about? The only two agents on this case are you and Grosky. Where's the hand, Fetterman?
Yeah. How close am I to these? Is it just the one guy?
Yeah, he's the only one outside right now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right.
No, David.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Listen, he's gonna play his truth. Whatever he decides, David's gonna do.
No, I know. I'm not.
Yeah, I got knock this dude out. How do I? Can I get to him like choker hold, sleeper hold, or like just butt like butt of the gun to the back of the head, or
That only works
the
in
easiest
movies.
way for me to knock this dude out without killing him. But I'm just trying to
So you want
incapacitate
to
him.
incapacitate him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would have to you could run up to him. You could like try to get up to him and knock him unconscious with a.
Yeah. Is there? I got a pretty good pitching arm. I was a D1 pitcher in college, and I was recruited by D1 schools. I ended up going straight to the military. So I was just
Got
like,
it. But you had a strong throwing
all-state
arm.
pitcher.
Yeah. Give me a
Oh,
strength.
yeah, yeah.
Give me a stealth roll and then give me a strength roll.
I'll
Just
hit
sneak up
the
on
You're
him
ahead of him.
and then
hit him in
like,
the head
just
with
take
a-
him out.
pick up a rock and just beam him in the back of the head.
Kiss him, Kaplan. Kiss him
Kiss
good.
him real good. Kiss him good.
Kiss him real good.
And I kiss him with a rock. What did you want me to roll first? Sorry.
Stealth.
Okay, that is a 50 under 72.
Wow. Okay. Great. And now give me.
Give you a what?
Strength.
That is a critical success.
Yeah,
A 22 under 55.
Yes.
David. You sneak up on this guy. And you with the I'm going to say with the butt of your handgun, you just boom on the back of his head and he drops like a rag doll. Just boom. You just get him right. He just goes completely unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
You hear from the radio. Fetterman? Fetterman, come in. Fetterman, do you hear me? Over. Fetterman.
Yes, then I'll just pick it up and I'll just like with my hand over it like and then I'll just fucking
Fetterman,
break the
can you
radio.
repeat? Can you repeat? It's you're not coming through clearly, Fetterman. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah. And then smash.
We're all
Gonna
fine here.
fucking
How
get
are
rid of the
you?
radio.
Oh.
Everything's fine here. We're all fine here. How are you?
What was that?
Conversation
Guess
was
who-
getting boring
guess
anyway.
who-
Look, we're gonna have company. Yeah. Okay, you break the radio.
And then I need to figure out how to get in contact with Daphne.
Oh shit, Kaplan, you just put that man's to sleep. Well, shit, we're in it now. Let's hop on this ATV and get to Daphne quick.
Well, Teddy, you don't know that. You're hoofing it toward Daphne right now.
Oh, never mind. I didn't say anything.
Well, I'll let you retcon that. Do you want to say
Yeah.
that you were sticking around with Teddy or
I
with
think
David?
we were
Well, I
rolling
feel like that would have
together,
all
right?
happened around the same time, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
great,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
So that goes down. You guys are still hanging back. Do you want to try to ride that ATV out of there?
Come on, Kaplan, let's ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you get on the ATV and you start riding. And it's funny because we cut to Daphne and Devlin, and they're driving up to this ranger station, and they're driving back down to where the plane was, but is no longer.
Shit.
You guys drive down. Fire Mama says, "Was?" Question mark? Question
Oh
mark.
boy.
Drive down there, and Devlin gets out. He goes, "Did you say there was? You said there was a plane here.
Did you say
right?"
he got out? He got out?
Yeah, he gets out of the Jeep. He goes, "You said that there
The
was
key's
a,
still
there was
in
a
the
plane?"
ignition?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, key is still in the ignition.
ignition.
I fucking as soon as I see him get out and get confuddled, I fucking slide right over from the passenger seat, slam the door, and if I don't see the plane, I just take off.
Okay. Alrighty. Give me a drive check. We all know how well you do at those.
I do great at them when I'm not also rolling occult rolls.
Yes.
You bet your sweet ass I rolled a 6.
Ew.
Okay. Where do you drive, Daphne?
I am in a blind panic.
Yeah.
Seeing now no getaway. I am just gonna start. I take off forward, and then I'm going to and I feel like he's chasing after me. I'm gonna 3-point turn back up the road and see if I can find Teddy and David.
Yeah.
Teddy
Teddy
on the side of the road.
Yeah, so as you 3-point turn and you're heading back up to the ranger station, is that what you're doing? Or
Yeah.
are you still in the area where the plane was?
I start in the area where the plane was, and then I'm gonna go towards where I last saw, I don't know where the fuck Teddy and David are.
Well, I think we're
Nope.
flying towards you on the ATV, so you probably see the headlights. And I feel like
we say that you do this 3-point turn, and now you're facing back toward the
Yes,
ranger
yeah.
station.
Uh-huh.
And Devlin's running towards you, and through the brush you see the headlights of this ATV going off and just just going down the hill, coming towards you. And at that moment, cresting over the near mountain to the right is a Black Hawk helicopter, and it is coming right for you guys.
Go, 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 go!
I see this ATV and I start laying on the horn and go skrr and pull up next to it.
now
So
do I see
I
Devlin?
need you to roll a drive check to see if you accidentally hit Devlin.
Time out.
Ned!
Yeah.
I want to hit Devlin.
No.
Okay.
So,
No!
Both of
Listen,
you give me a
Devlin,
drive check.
I rolled a 16.
I don't.
Okay. Daphne,
just
you
wanna-
don't hit Devlin. Tyler, give me a
I don't
drive
want
check.
to. I don't want to run him over. I want to
Well, you don't have
drive.
you don't have control over that. You have control over the drive roll. You want to hit him or not?
Okay. Well, so no, this is what I'm attempting to do. I want to drive
Okay.
close to him, and then club him in the back of the head with my fist. I figure if I
Okay, so
knock
you want
him
to
out,
clothesline him. You want to get near
Yeah.
him and knock him. Yeah. All right,
someone
yeah, give
who's just had a concussion, their story is going to be less believable.
Fair enough. Give me a
Yeah.
drive. Give me a drive roll.
Did anyone get me advantage on that roll?
Sure didn't.
Son of a...
Nice.
Okay. Well, sorry, guy. A drive roll?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
F's in the chat for Devlin. Fuck.
Yeah. That's
We'll
a
see.
96 over 20.
Gee whiz.
Okay. That's pretty high of a failure. You come flying
It's only
in.
an ATV. People have been hit by ATVs before and survived. It's fine.
Jesus.
Yeah, you come flying in, and as you're coming in, you're picking up speed coming down this hill, and you're like, okay, if I do this, if I one hand it and I have my arm out, I can knock him out. And at the last second, David, the tire on the right side hits a divot that you didn't see, and as you come up, the vehicle veers a little bit to the left, and you hit him in the hip, and you hear a
Oh
noise.
shit, Kaplan, fuck!
So you didn't kill him, but you absolutely broke his hip. And he's
Oh,
like,
Alright.
ah! And he falls down as you drive past.
And he's still conscious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm
you
just
stop.
I'm gonna go knock him out. I think just
You hit me with the ATV. You hit
Kaplan, he
me.
already sees your face. We gotta go.
and just whack, just wanted
Yeah.
to put him out.
Yeah, and he's down. He's down for the count. He doesn't,
Oof.
And then, get back and get away.
Well, come on, we gotta go. We got a copter inbound. Everyone in the chopper. Good morning, Vietnam. Let's go.
Get
And
in!
you-
Get in!
You hear the of like the helicopter, and suddenly you feel like the dust starts to kick up as this Black Hawk is coming down.
As we're
And
pulling up, as it's coming down, I want to make very clear, I'm taking my sleeve and I'm wiping down the steering wheel. I'm wiping down the door handle in the Jeep. I'm looking over at where I was sitting. I'm looking to make sure there's no fucking blonde hairs over there. Then I am getting out of the Jeep.
I will lick the handles of the ATV steering tracks to erase my fingerprints.
Don't
You're
worry,
gonna
my
I'm not even gonna unpack that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
unpack
Here we
it,
go.
no.
Here we go. Here we go.
You get Daphne. You're so frantic as you're doing this, and you start hauling you start like getting the hand, and you're like pulling it, and you feel a hand on your shoulder, and as you look up, it's Portman, and he goes, "Sorry, Daphne, get in the chopper," and he
I just
waves.
go.
And these two big guys come and grab the hand, and they pull it into the chopper. Teddy, David, you guys get on the chopper?
Hell yeah, I ain't
You get on the
hanging around here, I
chopper,
tell you
and
what.
as the chopper is taking off, it's and it's up in the air. It's going up. It's up. It's up. It's up. And over the road, you see two Suburbans with sirens on coming down toward where you guys were. And you see, as you guys start to veer away, give me a search roll. All three of you.
Oh.
No way. No way. No way. 99.
23 under 54.
30 under 41.
David. Daphne, you see you see what's going on down there, and as the Suburbans start coming toward the Jeep blows up. And the Suburbans like come to an abrupt stop, and you see like agents get out, and they're like pulling their guns, and they're like looking at the Jeep, they're like investigating, they're trying to figure out like what caused that explosion. And you look over at Portman, and Portman kind of looks over at you and just kind of gives you like a knowing nod. His silver fox grizzled kind of. He's played by Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's Jack Portman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he lights a cigarette, and he just kind of looks at you, and he goes, "Good job, Daph. Good job."
How good.
And then-
And I put out my hand for a cigarette.
Damn good. And he hands you the one that he was about to smoke, and he pulls out another one and he lights it. David, as you look down and you see the cars pulling up, you look off to the left, and in the trees, you see a tall white figure.
No.
With wide eyes, and it looks up at you, and as you're flying away, it just goes like it holds a hand up as you move
That's so
off
creepy.
into the distance. Blackout.
Ah! We
And
did
that
it!
is the end of episode 3.
Oh.
Mark all of your character sheets for things that you failed. Remember, you're going to increase them by
Yes.
1d4 minus 1 for your next session. David and Teddy.
Yeah.
a little bit of bookkeeping from Operation Fulminate that I didn't do, and I just want to do that real quick for you because it's going to help you before we go into episode 4.
Uh-huh.
For saving the McGill child and killing the Kenyani, I want you each to roll a d10.
Okay.
Yes.
I got a 6.
A 1.
Okay. You got a 1?
Yeah. I'm rolling real shitty tonight.
I'm sorry, Tyler. David, you regain... Tyler... so many fucking names. Teddy, you regain 6 points of sanity.
Ooh.
You subtract 1 for the extra McGillis kid that turned into the Kenyani that you killed.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Tyler, you would get 1 point of sanity back, but because of the kid that turned into the Kenyani, you also subtract 1 point of sanity, so you get 0 back.
What are you gonna do?
I'm sorry, buddy.
You do be like that sometimes.
Uh-huh. That's right. I
Nice.
did just like almost kill an innocent ranger, so that's fair.
It's all good.
You did. You did take somebody out at the hip, man.
And
I
most importantly, your
honestly-
wife's mad at you.
Yeah.
Yes,
True.
your wife is not
Yeah.
happy with you.
Oh my
This
god.
this mission was a breeze compared to that
Gee
conversation.
whiz. Well, thank God we had Daphne for this one, because you
Mhm.
and me just fucked off in the bushes for the whole episode, and Daphne took care of all of it. Thank God.
Well, Daphne threw her weight around. She used her
Yeah.
badge,
Uh-huh.
and she played into some. I just want to say some very
played the
real,
game well.
credible storytelling, which really played to the things that the agents agreed with you on and were willing to help you
Yay.
with. So thank you all for checking us out. Thanks for coming. If you're new here, check out our Patreon at Critical Fail DM on Patreon. Check out our YouTube. Check out our Twitch, which you're on right now. You're already checking it out. Check out our podcast, the Strahdcast. New
We
episode.
just had a new episode come out this past Sunday.
Yes.
Or yesterday.
Yesterday.
And if you like all that, if you know about all that, and you haven't yet, subscribe to the Patreon.
There's good stuff in there.
Everything, every dollar that you give helps us. You get access to Goon Talk, our Patreon exclusive talk show about our episodes. You get access to our archives and your own RSS feed for all of our podcasts and all of our sub podcasts that we do here.
You get 3 whole one shots if you
Yes.
subscribe at any level. 3 whole one shots that were recorded at PAX Unplugged this year that are all awesome, and switch DM chairs. So there's one with Ned in the DM chair, one with Kay, and one with Trevor.
Yeah.
That's worth the price of admission to me.
Yeah.
I love them.
Oh, we love you too. And that is that. That's what I have for you tonight. Next week we get Kay.
Yes! Yes!
Next week
Kay's back.
we
Oh,
officially start Operation Frostbite.
Oh, here we go.
Mm.
The queen's back, everybody. Get ready.
oh boy. Everybody
I want
catch
you to
up.
give I'm going to give you guys a heads up, and the people still watching here and you guys here. This Operation Frostbite is going to take place 3 years from now. So, there will be a time jump of 3 years. While we are away for next week, give a think. Give a little bit of a think of what happens to your characters in 3 years. You're not contacted by Delta Green in 3 years. I should make that clear. There is a 3-year gap from this incident today that we ended with to what comes next week.
So I got
She
plenty
used.
of time to talk to my wife.
Shoot!
You got plenty of time to talk to your wife or ruin the marriage.
Either way.
There's plenty of time.
Come on, have a little more faith in me than that.
I
I
got
have
plenty of
faith in you,
buddy.
Kaplan. I have faith in you,
Um,
Kaplan. I know you can be a real romantic.
But that being said, Bonds can change. Sanity can be regained. There's a bunch of stuff. I urge you to look at the player's handbook. I urge you to look through there and just see the agent's handbook and see what ways you can spend your downtime, so to speak. But that goes for you too, Kay. I know you'll be listening at some point. You'll know this. And it doesn't really affect your character as much. But we will be back next week. Same Goon time, same Goon place. Does anybody want to say anything before we sign off?
If tomorrow we'll be back, Ned and I, with Baldur's Boys. So please
The
come
Baldur's
check us out.
Boys.
If you're loving the Twitch journey, come along with us as we explore the past adventures of Drogar.
Well, from all of us here at Goon Studios, the Critical Fail DM Network, take your sanity checks this evening with advantage, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.